guys, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of a talk through, get ready with me. Again, as usual, anytime I film videos it seems like I'm always getting ready for work, so I'm going to do that with you guys on camera today. So first off, I've already moisturized my face and I concealed a few areas. I still have this pesky, like, nasty little pimple thing going on, so I'm going to put a little bit of mattifying primer on. I'm going to be using the Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer. I stopped using primer for about a week and I thought that the primer was making me more greasy because I've been using a couple different ones in correlation with each other and they used to work really well together, but here within the last few weeks, not so much. So yeah. So I thought I'd put a little bit of this one on today and see if it makes any difference. It's going to be pretty hot today where I live. Sorry you guys, I keep looking in the viewfinder. You'll notice throughout the video I'm going to be looking in a couple different directions. I kind of, since I haven't really filmed, like really filmed videos in a while, I'm trying to figure out my setup. And I thought I was going to have contacts by now and I can't get them in my eyes, so yeah, I can't really see all that well unless I have a mirror going on right here or look in the viewfinder. So if I'm not looking directly at, oh crap, if I'm not looking directly at the camera, sorry. Alright, so after putting the primer on, I'm going to start on my eyes first. So what I'm going to do is take my Betty Luminizer and I'm going to take a EcoTools little blending thing. It's called a highlighting brush. I don't know who uses this to highlight with because it's more fluffy than anything. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that into the crease of my eye. Just a little bit. And sorry, I just remember I probably am supposed to be talking while I'm doing this. Anyways, my eyes, I'm actually going to be using, what is this called? MAC Vanilla Pigment. I got this from a friend of mine because who in their lifetime is going to use up one whole pigment? I know I never will. I made the mistake and I bought one that I know I won't use up in the course of my lifetime. I bought the magenta one and I really wish that I would have maybe split that with somebody or something because I'll never use it. This one more usable, but still in the course of your lifetime you're never going to use the whole thing unless you are a makeup artist or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to use Fix Plus on a Ulta eyeshadow flat number 2 brush. It's really flat and it picks up the pigment really well when you wet the brush. So alrighty, so we're just going to take a little bit of the pigment out of the cap and start patting it on. And sorry guys, I'm going to have to hold the mirror up. And you'll notice when you use Fix Plus or Charge Water, I've heard you can even use eye drops. I've never tried that before, but that you get a really nice kind of almost like metallic-y sheen to your pigment when you apply it this way. And most of you who watch YouTube videos already probably know that, but if you don't watch videos all that often, you might not know that. Alrighty, so I don't want to go too like crazy because I am going to work. After I got that on, I'm going to actually take my blending brush again with a little bit more of that Betty Luminizer just to kind of smooth out if there's any lines that look a little harsh. And sometimes when you use the Fix Plus and a pigment and you blink, you get a little bit on your crease anyway, so I kind of want to make sure that that's nice and blended out. I hope the lighting's okay, you guys. I'm filming in my kitchen as usual, and I'm filming in a little bit of natural light and a little bit of my kitchen light. So hopefully it's okay. I know I'm probably more dark on this side because my window is over here. And yeah, I need to figure out the whole situation on lighting if I'm going to keep doing these videos, which I really want to because I really enjoy doing these videos. So yeah. Okay. So next what I'm going to do to kind of define the eye a little bit more, I'm actually going to take this old Ulta eyeshadow quad that I got, like, I think for free in some kind of a gift thing for buying so much. And I'm going to take the color Sapphire, which is like this navy bluish color right here. And I'm going to take that with this brush here. This is a fluffy, kind of almost tapered in a way. It's hard to describe this brush, but I really, really like it, and I don't remember where I got it from. It's either from Avon or Ulta, but I honestly don't remember. It doesn't say on the brush where it's from. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take a little bit of that Sapphire color. Not a whole lot, because I don't want to be like crazy smoky today, because I want the focus on the eyes to be the shimmer off of the vanilla pigment and then my eyeliner. But I'm just going to take a little bit of that color and kind of put it right here in the outer part of my crease, and just little tiny circular motions blend it in right there. And not too much. Like I mentioned, don't put a whole lot, but just enough to create a little something extra. Sorry, my nose itches. And I'm going to put a little bit here, like on the V portion of my eye. Not a lot, just a little. And if this is messy, that's cool, because I'm doing my face makeup after. And I usually do my face makeup before, and I just am careful when I'm doing my eyes. But today, I decided to do something different, and we're just going to do the face makeup after. Okay? And do the same thing to the other eye. So putting a little bit in the outer portion of your crease. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit, and then bring it inwards kind of into that V region. Oh, I think I put more on the side than I did the other one. Oh well, we'll make it work. We will make it work. So just keep on blending. The one thing with working with darker colors, you know, you want to make sure you're blending. And I'm a culprit. I've always been horrible at blending. I just not recently, within probably the last couple years, understood not to put on a crap ton of eyeshadow initially, but you want to build it up gradually. I was bad at just putting just all of it on and being like, why does it look funny? And then having to redo my eye makeup all the time. So then I kind of just stopped wearing dark shadows ever, because they were always looking a hot mess. And I'm pretty impatient, so I kind of at the time, wanted my makeup done like quickly, so I was like, oh, I'll just slap it on there, it'll be fine. No, not so much. Now I've kind of learned, if you want to have good looking makeup, you kind of want to put it on there and be patient when you're putting it on, so you don't look a crazy hot mess. Alright, so now that that's on, I'm going to take my, sorry guys, my nose is really itchy, makeup remover wipe, and just kind of clean up right there. And then do the same thing, because I kind of want it angled upwards. Just a little bit. And if you took too much, it's okay. You can add a little more back if you need to, which I just might do that. I think I will. Sorry guys, text message. Okay, sorry, back. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit more of that Betty Luminizer just to the outside where I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit, just to not lose, you know, too much of what I've already done. Alrighty, so after that is done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eyeliner. And unfortunately guys, the eyeliner, I don't know that I can do this on camera, but I am going to be using the Physician Formula, what is this called? Physician's Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Liner and Serum in the color Ultra Black. So I will be right back after I do my eyeliner. Alright guys, I'm back and got my liner on. So just did a simple little, if you can see that, little wing. So next what I'm going to be doing is some concealer. So I had been using the NYX dark color corrector concealer thing or whatever it is, but I don't know what I did with it. It was in my bathroom with all the rest of my daily use makeup products, and I have no idea what I did with it. Not a clue. So it gives me a reason to start using, because I only used this like once maybe, my MAC Conceal and Correct palette. And I'm actually going to use this orangey shade down here in the corner. And I'm going to use that on a crown brush C445. So the brush, let me show you, looks like this. It's kind of like a flat top mini kabuki. So I'm going to use that and put that a little bit under my eyes to kind of correct the dark circles that I do have. I've had them for years. They don't want to go away. So yeah, it's not fun having the dark circles under your eyes. No matter how much sleep I get, I still have these, and it's a pain. And I've tried all different types of concealers and correctors. Well, not all different, but quite a few different ones. And I mean, stuff helps, but nothing completely conceals it or corrects it, in my opinion. So if you guys know of, you know, a corrector, a peachy toned corrector, or whatever color you recommend, let me know, because I'm not that old and I really don't want to have these dark circles. Oh, sorry guys, my phone is ringing again. Be right back. So I'm not sure where that left off, but anyways, I'm using the NYX, I'm not sure. I'm using the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer in the color beige, and just put a little bit of that under my eyes and just on the top of my forehead. And I'm actually going to use my Crown C450 brush just to blend out this concealer. And I'll probably use my finger to finish blending it completely out. I love these type of brushes. I was going to get it from Sigma, but I was on HauteLook one day and saw they had these on HauteLook. So I'm addicted to HauteLook, and I just decided to go ahead and order it. So just put a little bit of that under my eyes and use my finger to finish blending it out. Alright, so we got that done. And I'm actually going to put a little tiny bit, like a dot, because this stuff is bright. I think I might have gotten a shade a little bit too light for me, but I was all about wanting bright under eyes. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my chin, just to kind of balance out. And carry it up a little bit on the sides of my nose as well. Balance out some of that brightness we got going on with the eyes and like the little dot on the forehead. So just blend, blend, blend. Alright, nice and blended. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to my... Oh crap, I just did that out of order, you guys. Crap. I thought I was going to use my freaking mineral powder, but I'm not. I'm actually going to be using my Flower Cosmetic BB cream, and I just totally did my concealer out of order. But we're going to make it work because I have to hurry and get to work. Yeah. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on and blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. I know a lot of people rave about this Real Technique sponge and say how great it is, and it's like a dupe for the Beauty Blender. I personally don't care for it all that much at all. I feel like the Beauty Blender does actually blend out makeup a lot nicer, a lot quicker even than the Real Technique sponge. And I've only used my Real Technique sponge probably, gosh, a handful of times, where I've used my Beauty Blender for months and months and months, and this thing already like ripped. If you can see that, it's already ripping it. And I treat it the same way I do my Beauty Blender. I wash it the same. I, do all the same stuff with it, but for whatever reason, this little sucker already ripped. And that kind of sucks. I know it's cheaper, so, you can't expect the exact same quality and results, but the way people were talking about it, all over YouTube and blogs and stuff, is that, oh, we have found the dupe. We found the identical, creation of the Beauty Blender, but way more affordable. Now, I'm actually probably just going to end up, once my Beauty Blender takes a toll, like, it's starting to get pretty old and I probably need to get rid of it pretty soon. But I'm probably just going to buy another Beauty Blender. But in the meantime, I will use up these until they are pretty haggard, and I'll get rid of both of them and get new ones. Alright, so just pressing that in all over your face. Don't know where that accent just came from. Alright, blend it pretty good Alrighty, so let me put my glasses on to see what I did because, yeah, I went backwards and put my Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder, and just going to put that under my eyes to set the concealer, the couple different concealers we have going on, and the foundation under the eyes. Alrighty, and then just to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use my Real Techniques powder brush. I'm just going to set it all in place. And I don't know if it's the lighting, but I'm looking kind of pale right now. Sorry folks, I've been having a challenge with my freaking, what is it called? What's the stuff called you put on your face? Powders and foundations. I really have been having like a hard time. I have like one that matches me perfect for when I'm tan like I am now, and the rest of them are for when I'm just more of my natural complexion, and I've not really like invested in, I mean I have a couple really dark ones that I mix in, but I thought that this BB cream was actually going to work fine. It's the Flower Cosmetic BB cream in BB3. I think it's a little bit pale. I'm not positive. It could just be the lighting. Hopefully it's just the lighting, because I don't want to look like a fool when I go to work today. But to warm it up just a little bit, I'm actually going to use a Maybelline New Dream Wonder Powder in the color Caramel, just to kind of warm my face up a little bit, because I do feel like I'm looking a little bit pale. And we don't want to be looking all crazy like, sorry, out of frame. We don't want to be looking all crazy pale at all, because that is just not cute. But yeah, I don't like to buy a whole lot of like darker foundations for the summer, because I know, you know, just in a few months I'm not going to be that dark anymore. And I usually, like in the summertime, I usually don't get too terribly dark unless I'm outside a lot, and this summer I haven't been, but I actually did do a little bit of tanning in the tanning beds. I know, not good, but for me it's kind of relaxing. After I work out, I go and lay in the tanning bed and it just kind of relaxes me. I want to get your temples, so if you're an eyeglass wearer like myself, don't forget your temples, because that just, in my opinion, it looks funny if you have a block missing where you've bronzed up your face and then you just have this like vacant space right here where your glasses lay. So yeah, so there is that. So I feel like I'm bronzed up pretty good. Next we're going to go on with some blush, and I'm actually going to be using my Hourglass blush, ambient blush, and luminous flush, and I'm going to use that with the Sonia Kashuk little blush brush. So just get a little bit of that, kind of put it towards the apples of your cheeks, blending backwards. And this blush, I said it before in another video, I think, I'm not like all that impressed with these blushes. Nor was I really like all that impressed with the powder. And granted, I've not ever bought the powders, but I've tried them in the store at Sephora. I thought they were glittery and kind of like white. I don't know. I might get the little palette just to try them out, but I don't know. It's not worth the money, I don't think, at all. So got my blush on, got my eyeliner on, now on to my brows. So brows are pretty quick and easy for me. I don't do a whole lot to them. But what I'm going to do, and I know y'all are going to be like, why are you about to use two different things? But I use the spoolie end of an old Anastasia Brow Wiz, and then I actually go in with a different product. I found a product that is it does the same thing. It doesn't look any different. The color might be just a smidge different, but other than that, I mean, it does the same thing. It makes my eyebrows look exactly the same, and it's like a quarter of the price. So the Brow Wiz, I do love it. Don't get me wrong, I love the Brow Wiz. But it's, what, $21? And this product here, I got it buy one, get one. It's the Maybelline, what is this called? Define-A-Brow in medium brown. I got this at Ulta. It was buy one, get one. I think one was like $6, the other one was $9. So, yeah. So I just basically just kind of draw a line underneath my eyebrow. So, what time is it? I got like 10 minutes before I have to leave, and I still have to fix my lunch for work. So there's the brows done. Brows are done. Blush on. What else? What else? What else? Is that everything? Oh, mascara. Ah! Didn't put any mascara on. So I'm going to use the CK1 mascara, Calvin Klein. I got this for like my birthday gift at Ulta. I probably would have not ever purchased this on my own because there's other mascaras out there I do like, you know, better. But this one gets the job done. It's pretty good. I do prefer my L'Oreal telescopic, and the Benefits, they're real. But this is pretty good. You know, if I didn't have either one of those, which I'm out of my L'Oreal telescopic. Well, not out of it, it's just kind of, it got a little dry, a little too dry. But whatever's left over on that brush, is there anything left over? Nope, there's not. I already wiped it off. Crud. Okay, it's okay. I'm going to take a little bit actually of that quad, the Ulta one that I used with the sapphire color, and I'm going to take this cream color right here. It's called Silk. Just a little bit of that on that same brush that we used to put on the pigment. And I'm just going to pop that into the inner tear duct area of the eye, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. And just to brighten up that inner corner. And when you're doing this on your eye, blend it in a little bit, like to the eyeshadow that you have going on, especially if it's already a lighter color. Blend it in a little bit because it looks funny. It looks like disconnected if you don't blend it all in together. Alright, so there's that. And let's see. So, okay, since my eyes are pretty neutral with just kind of like that whitish, white gold shimmer and a little bit of that blue, I'm actually going to do a red lip today because I'm wearing a white and black outfit to work, and I always think white and black and red look really pretty together. So I'm going to line my lips with my NYX Plum Lip Liner because I don't know where my cherry red one is. And yeah, we're going to work with what we got. And I'm just going to line it kind of lightly since this color is darker than what I was kind of wanting. But just to create a little definition. That way we don't go outside the lines when we're putting on this matte lip cream I'm about to use. Alrighty, so got that on. And then next, we're going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Amsterdam. So, to correct any little flaws that I see, just going back in with that lip liner. And that, my friends, now if your line's crazy or something, then you're going to have to get, if your lines are crazy, you're going to have to get the concealer, but I put it on pretty decently, if I do say so myself. And then last but not least, I'm going to finish it off with the Avon Sexy Irresistible Lip Gloss in the color Super Sexy Red. I don't ever hardly use this lip gloss unless I use a matte lipstick that, you know, I want to have a little shine to. I like the applicator. I don't like the gloss that much by itself, but it's okay if you put it on top of something. Like when I bought it, I thought it was going to be a opaque gloss type thing, but it's a pretty sheer red gloss, so it's alright. Alright folks, so this is the finished look. Alright, so you guys, this is the finished look. Take my glasses off so you can see. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me for work today. If you want to see more videos, tell me what you want to see, and I'm more than happy to get those filmed for you guys. I'm trying to get stuff filmed on Mondays now because that's my day that I'm least busy. And yeah, oh, forgot one thing. I am going to set my makeup with my little mini Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, so let's do that real quick. It always, like, you know you're going to spray that stuff on you, but it just kind of hits you and it surprises you all at the same time. So yeah, so go ahead and set your face if you want it to last all day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much. Have a great one. Bye.